anyone looking into mine. "Can we talk about this?" he asked. That wasn't an option for me. I couldn't talk. I couldn't do a damn thing. It's not safe. "Please," he pressed, his voice taking on a gentler tone. "I'm worried about you." Keeping my head down, I released my grip on the desk, pushed the sleeves of my navy cardigan down to my wrist, and snatched my bag off the floor, holding it close to my chest. I knew I messed up when I wrote that essay and handed it in for extra credit. Free thinking was only welcome when it fit into what society considered socially acceptable. My thoughts, along with my presence at school, were not. "It was a joke," I finally said, forcing the words out of my mouth. My voice sounded strange, even to my own ears, probably because of how rarely I used it anymore. "I can rewrite the essay if that's what you want." Mr. Jackson loomed closer, his shoes clicking against the patterned tiles of the classroom floor. "That's some joke, Romy." I felt the air change around me when he lowered himself into the desk next to mine. "And no, that's not what I want. You've always been an excellent student, and your work is top-notch." He paused, fingers drumming against the wooden desk as he thought about how to word his next sentence. "To be quite frank, I'm more concerned about your state of mind." That makes two of us. Tensing, I tightened my grip on my bag and kept my gaze cast downwards. "I'm fine." Senior year is stressful enough without the added pressure and strain that the trial put on your shoulders. "I'm fine," I repeated, numb. "You're clearly not," he said quietly. There was a long stretch of silence before I broke it by asking, "Can I go now?" "No one is forcing you to remain after class, Romy," he replied, tone resigned and a little disappointed. "I just wanted to talk to you. No bullshit, just us." "I'm fine," I said for the third time, the words barely audible to my own ears. "I know you haven't been visiting Mrs. Dahlia's office since returning to school, and God knows I'm not judging you," Mr. Jackson said, "but I wanted to check in with you. We're almost 2 months into the school year. That's a long time to go without confiding in anyone, and I want you to know that if you're not comfortable speaking with Mrs. Dahlia, then you can always talk to me." I remained silent. He sighed heavily. "Come on, Romy. Give me something to work with here." I offered him nothing. Nothing was solid. Nothing was safe. "Trust no one," Chris had told me. "Nothing in this town is as it seems." "Are they still picking on you?" he asked then. "The team? The squad?" He reached across the row and settled a hand on mine. "Have they upped their taunting? Because I can help you. I will go directly to their parents myself. It's unacceptable for you to be treated this way." Dragging in a deep breath, I brushed his hand off and slowly rose out of the curved desk. Stalling for several beats, I debated saying something to him, anything, and then quickly decided against it. There was no point. My lips were sewn and my hands were tied. Moving for the door, I kept my spine straight, my shoulders hunched tight with tension. "What happened to Chris wasn't your fault," Mr. Jackson called after me when I reached the door. "And I'll be here when you're ready to talk." If he was expecting a response, he was going to be disappointed.